Listen, y'all, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. We're gonna get straight into the video. So I had a dream, y'all. I've been up since like 3 o'clock. I went back to sleep, but God woke me up at 3 o'clock. To talk about these monitoring spirits. As a chosen one, y'all, we go through this like it's almost like that's the starter pack for the demonic kingdom, the dark kingdom. That's like the starter pack for it, to monitor you, to stop you, to keep you from going forth in your assignment. So I had a dream last night. Y'all, I was a friend with somebody that for years, and I really thought she was my friend. But the more I started waking up to myself, the more I started seeing that she wasn't my friend. So a while ago, God gave me a dream where she was hiding in a corner. And at that time, he did not expose her, but he showed me that she had been monitoring me. So let me tell you something. If you ever have a dream of somebody standing off in the corner, whether they behind the door, whether they just in the corner, anywhere like that, and they're hiding, those people are monitoring you. God is giving you that vision because he's letting you know that they're monitoring you. But this dream that I had this morning, he allowed me to see that she was monitoring me, and he allowed me to expose her. So as she's ducking off in the corner, kind of like hiding, I turned the corner because I thought she was trying to scare somebody. You know, somebody hiding out, like looking like they ready to jump out and scare you. But when I turned the corner, I said, "What you doing?" Because I was really upset by the fact that she was hiding there, because I haven't spoken to her, but God allowed her to have a little bit of access still in my life. And that's what he'll do. He'll leave these people that he sent to you. He'll leave a little bit of access because he wants all of us to, you know, make it. He doesn't want anybody to perish. So he sends us on these assignments so that we can help these people. But when they start rejecting, he'll leave a little bit of grace for them. But when he say time up, baby, time up, let's go, pack up, don't worry about it. So she has been still having access to me, but not had like before. So as she was standing around this corner, when I saw her, I'm like, "What are you doing?" Because I hadn't spoken to her or whatever, but I scared her. She wasn't expecting for me to come around the corner. I think she was just standing there monitoring me, standing there looking at me. And so I scared her. But when she jumped up, she had a grin on her face and she showed her hand. There was a red mark here. I don't know if the mark was, I don't know if it had words in it or what. I just saw the red mark, and she had this grin about herself. And so when she saw that I was serious, I rolled my eyes and I kept walking down the hallway because we were at work. So she saw that I was serious, and she was following behind me as I was walking in front of her. She wasn't saying anything, but when I turned around and looked at her again, she had a purse. Now, the first time I saw her, she did not have that purse. But when I turned around and looked at her again, she had a purse as if she was leaving. So we got to intersection. I went one way, she went another way. But when I looked back at her, she was going out the door. So let me tell you, God is about to expose these people, and he's gonna remove them from out of your life. These people that's been monitoring you, that's been a thorn in your side, he is going to remove those people out of your life. Don't you worry about it. Don't you stress over it no more. Let God handle it. For you that are dealing with these monitoring spirits, listen to me. A demonic spirit, a witchcraft spirit, a monitoring spirit, all of that stuff is attached together. Demonic monitoring is a part of witchcraft. It's a part of warlock spirits. It's a part of witches. Like, these people do these things because they want to stop you. They want to know your every single move so that they can stop you, so that they can put word curses over your life. That's why they do that. It's a whole assignment, a whole agenda just to stop you, because you are a light worker. You are working for Jesus. You are working for God. You bring light. You shine light on darkness. You are a light worker as a chosen one. So if they can monitor your every move, if they know everything that you got going on in your life, they can beat you to the punch and try to stop you. They'll never defeat you. Please know that. I know sometimes it feels like it, but they will never defeat you. They just come so they can monitor you and stop you, derail you. They want to come and steal your peace. They want to come and get your focus. They want to make sure that you're not focusing on the very thing that God is trying to bless you with. That's why they monitor you. They all on your social media. They all at your job. They all riding past your house, doing foolish stuff so that they can monitor you and that they can steal your focus so that you won't be focused on the thing that God wants you to be focused on. But let me tell you something. God will sometimes allow these things to happen to you. And I know when I say that, or people say that, we kind of get antsy because we're like, well, why would God do that to us? He's not coming to harm you. God says, I have a plan to prosper you. I have a plan to prosper you. The thing is, God wants us to be strengthened in this. He wants us to get wisdom in this. And to whom much is given, much is required. If you did not know, you are highly, highly, highly blessed and favored. I know some of us are just waking up to this thing and we're trying to figure out what's going on. Listen to me. You have a strength about yourself. You have a tenacity. You have an audacity. You have been set apart for a reason. And that's why people are jealous and envious of you. These same people that monitoring you, at one point, they admired you. They still do. They are extremely inspired by you. They loved you at some point, but then that became envious and jealous. And then that envy and jealous turned into hate. Now they got a complete obsession with you. Obsessed with who you are, obsessed with your light, obsessed with your strength. And the fact that you continue to show up every single day and keep going, they hate that for you. They hate it. They hate it. They are extremely inspired by you. But now it has turned into an obsession. They are now trying to stop you. See, these people are weak. They're very, very weak. If you think about the enemy, he comes in when we are weak. When he comes in, we are sleeping. He comes in, we are down and low. Listen, all of us have our moments, right? Just think about the times when you wake up one day and you feel like, man, I really ain't feeling it today. Or you sit and have that moment when you're thinking about when you was a child and this happened to you, that happened to you, why my parents just couldn't be this or that. The moment you start thinking like that, the enemy like, oh, game on. And you start toiling in those things. You start ruminating. You start thinking about how your life could have been so much different. Every time you get into that weak moment, he pounces on you. He a coward. Your enemies are cowards. They are weak people. You are much stronger. You are much wiser than them. But see, they wait until you get weak. And these people that are being used by the devil, they're weak. They're weak people. And so he can easily use them to come against you. The very person that's the closest to you, the very person that has the access to you, those are the people who he used. Those are the weakest links. And he will use them to monitor you, to get on your last nerve, to stop you, to derail you. But listen to me, I come to tell you on today, if you are dealing with a monitoring spirit, take some time and fast. Whether it's 3 days, whether it's a month, a week, however God is allowing you or however God is instructing you to fast, take some time and fast. Get away from the sweets, get away if you drink alcohol, get away from that. Whatever it is, however you decide to fast and whatever God leads you to do that and get in his presence. Because y'all, listen, you have a special assignment on your life. And that's why the enemy won't let up. You have a special assignment on your life. So you got to tune in and tap into that thing. And the only way you can do that is by connecting with God. You already have a divine connection with him. That's why that stuff that happened to you as a child did not take you out. God strengthened you for that. He gave you that strength. And that's why people envy you. Listen, you have something that cannot be bought. They can't buy your strength. They can't buy that favor. They can't buy your peace. You have a divine connection with God. It's not about carrying around the Bible. It's not about shouting. It's not about being religious. It's a relationship. And God has chose you. You are divinely connected to him. You are so much more powerful than what you probably realize. And see, he take us through these things so that we can be stronger, we can be wiser, and we can know his voice. That's the point of fasting. So that you can know his voice. You have an assignment. So if you know his voice and he tell you, I want you to pack up and go to Texas, but you pack up and go to California because you're really thinking that it's God's voice, but it's not, then we got a problem. So that's why he take you through these tests and these trials. He wants you to get stronger, wiser, and he wants you to know his voice. You have divine connection. You have something that people desire. Listen, the devil and the enemy ain't going to come after nobody that don't have nothing in their home. Why would a robber come to somebody in the empty house? Baby, you are divinely connected to the Most High. You are highly favored. You are more powerful than what you probably realize. Start tapping into that. What does that look like? Spending more time with God. Even if you can't pray all day, whatever, start listening to more motivational things that uplift your spirit, that makes you feel confident, that makes you feel like you can do better, you can be better, that you can overcome your adversary. Start doing things like that. Start feeding your spirit, man. And also pray. Listen to God. God has been with you the whole time. I don't care about how much you drank. I don't care how much you smoked, how much you went out. You could be a prostitute. Whatever your backstory is, that's between you and God. But when I tell you, when he chooses you, you are already chosen from the womb. You need to wake up now to that. You need to now accept that and start really figuring out who you are for real. You are blessed, baby. These people monitoring you because they want to stop you. They don't want you to get the blessing. They don't want you to get the assignment. They don't want you to go forth. But I come to tell you the devil is a liar. What's already yours is yours. Now it's time for you to tap in, baby. It's time for you to tap in. Game over, time up for your enemies, for those monitoring spirits. It's over. This day forward, even if you didn't know before, this day forward, it's over. Tap in to God. Start listening to what he wants you to do. If you do it every day, he'll start giving you moves. He'll start telling you how to show up in this season. You may go to work 7 o'clock. He might be like, wait a minute, go to work at 7:10. I know you're going to be late, but I got you. Your source is not the job. Your source is me. Stop answering the phone for this person, that person, this person, that person. He'll start giving you instructions. And them same people that's monitoring you, they'll have no clue. They'll be dead in the water. Listen, he showed me a vision of a car. Like, you know, they had a hazard lights on. This girl has been following me. This girl has been doing the most, y'all. A thorn in my side. But the car was like the hazard lights. She ain't had nowhere to go. That's what the image reminded me of. Like the car just dead. Don't know whether to go left, right, front, back, none of that. Just sitting in the middle of the road, dead. Hazard lights. Listen, baby, time up. Tune in, tap in. You are powerful. You are anointed. You are favored. You are God's chosen vessel. You are the apple of his eye. He has already given you everything you need within to conquer everything without. Everything on the outside of you. You're powerful. Tap into that. Go on your fast. Start spending more time uplifting your spirit, man. Even if you feel like you can't fast right now, that's fine. But I need for you to make sure you're listening to what God is telling you to do. Feed your spirit, man, with things that's more motivational. Things that's going to encourage you. Things that's going to strengthen you, help you grow. I'm sorry this video is so long. I hope y'all still here because y'all listen. That is, I'm telling you, like the starter pack of this demonic kingdom is to monitor you. Watch your every move, put spells on you, word curses on you. And they, listen, though the weapon may form, it will not prosper. Though they say these things, though you feel like you're being overtaken, no, you're not. It will not prosper. God will allow these things to come to near you, but it won't take you out. Just like Job. He was walking around and they kept saying, you worship this God, you cursed. But God gave the devil access to Job, but he said you can't kill him. They can monitor you all they want to. They can't touch you. They cannot touch you. Not on God's watch. So listen, y'all. Keep your head up. Stay encouraged. Pick your head up. Stay encouraged. Know your strength. Know your power. And until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.